Very good morning, all of you. In our last lecture, we have seen a new topic under lean system that is known as Kaizen costing. What did we learn in our last class? The meaning of Kaizen is change for better, and the technical definition given is Kaizen costing encourages, come on all of you, continuous improvement, come on, by setting cost reduction targets and involving ensuring participation of all the employees. So in our last lecture, we have written the theoretical part of Kaizen costing, and I told you that there are some case studies on Kaizen costing given by ICI, which is there in our module on page number 105, module 1. So please take out module number 1, page 105 for having a look at the case study. This case study is published by ICI and it's pretty important for your exam. Come on, let's quickly get to reading the case study. It's a quite elaborate case study, so please wake up all of you, don't sleep all of you, please focus all of you. On your marks, get set, go. Chalo, please see. Kaizen costing case study, page 105, module 1. Zen Limited is a leading mobile manufacturing company and sells its mobile phone across the world. It is a fast changing technological environment. Zen has been able to maintain leadership in smartphone segment for third year in a row now. So he is able to maintain the leadership. He is leading in that segment third year in a row. Though the revenues have grown year on year, the costs have increased at a higher rate in the mobile phone industry as a whole. Please underline, costs have increased at a higher rate. So even though revenues are increasing, costs are increasing at a even further rate. Means what? The rate of growth of cost is greater than the, rate of growth of revenue. Next. What he says now, let us have a look here. We have been leaders in revenue. We must lead in cost reduction front as well. Oh, we are leading in revenue. We must also lead in cost reduction as well. I believe we can achieve this with improvements over time, however minor they might be. Next. This is what the CEO of Zen, of Zen has told its directors in a recently concluded board meeting. We are leading in revenue, we should lead in cost reduction as well. The net profit margin of the company have fallen from 10% in 2018 to 8% in 2019 owing to rise in raw material and repair cost. Okay, first important information all of you, my profit margin is falling from 10% to 8%. So there is a reduction of how much? Come on everyone, 2% reduction in profit. Is it because of fall in sales? No, it is because of rise in cost. Which cost? Two costs, raw material and repair cost. Another significant rise in cost was on account of repair of mobile which are under warranty. Regular repair cost is also more, warranty repairs are also more. Now what do you mean by warranty repair? Warranty repair is where you do a repair for the customer free of cost because you have given him a warranty that your product will not be spoiled, your product will work in a good condition. There was increase in these repair costs by 1.5 crores, which represents 1% of total turnover of the company. Concentrate. Can you imagine the figures that you have just seen now? Repair cost is increasing by 1.5 crores. Repair cost is not 1.5 crores. Increase in repair cost is 1.5 crores, which is 1% of the turnover. Can you imagine the amount of increase in cost in repair? 1% of my turnover is not repair cost. 1% of my turnover is increase in repair cost. That much of cost increase is going on. Concentrate all of you. The process of repair/replacement of under warranty product is outlined below. What is the process for repairs? The company owns 200 repair centers in various cities in India. A customer whose phone is under warranty and requires repair replacement visits any of the 200 centers to deposit the faulty mobile phone. Customer goes and deposits the phone. The technician at the service center examines the phone and service center sends the phone to a centralized repair center in Mumbai. So from the repair center, the phone is sent to a centralized center in Mumbai. The phones are sent to Mumbai even for minor repairs, underline, which can be done locally if requisite infrastructure is provided to the service centers. The phones are sent in batches. Each service center creates 3 to 4 batches of mobile phones in a day. A recent study showed that the batches could be combined into a single batch per day. The phones are repaired in Mumbai's centralized centers and sent back to respective service center for handing them back to the customer. Means what? Once the repair is completed, from Mumbai it is sent back to the store and then it is handed over back to the customer. The phones which are repaired are sent in separate batches and those which are replaced are sent in separate batches. Simple logic, if any phone is repairable, it is a repaired phone. If any phone is irreparable, they will replace with a new phone. So replacement is different, repair is different. Repaired phones are sent in separate batches back to the stores and replaced phones are sent in separate batches back to the store. You are working as a finance manager in Zen. Don't forget, Zen is the name of the company. The finance director has approached you to understand whether minor improvement would be useful. Please look at the word here. Minor improvement would be useful given the size of the company. Sir, the size of company is so big. Will minor improvements make any impact? Is it useful for us? Like that, a question is being asked by finance director whether minor improvements will be useful. The finance director has asked you to examine the process of, underline the word, examine the process of warranty repair and replacement and submit a report. You have to submit a report covering the following aspects. Number 1. What is the CEO referring to when he says minor improvements? Explain. Now in exam hall, you need to have the logic in your mind, the concept that minor improvements means Kaizen costing. In the entire case study, the word Kaizen costing is not used. But after reading the word minor improvements on your own, you must be able to say, yes, minor improvement means what? Kaizen costing. Next. List the benefits of such minor improvements. Apply the above process to warranty claim process means what? Apply Kaizen costing to the warranty claim process and explain how the process can be improved. You have to participate, all of you, whenever we go to this, apply the process. Nobody can by heart the answer. You have to tell me, sir, according to me, you can do this, you can do that. Think like a businessman, as if you are the owner of this company. You have to give me the ideas. Otherwise, there is no point in by hearting the answer. Next, number 4, any other matter which you consider relevant. Okay, these are the 4 bits. Now, how are we going to start? Is it a general case study or a specific case study? Yes, specific case study. Very nice. Why? Because first bit, second bit, third bit, fourth bit, clear question is being asked. Okay, now I am asking you the question. Tell me, in this company, what are the things that are noteworthy? What are the issues that are there in this company? Come on, quickly, all of you. Number 1. Is Zen Limited doing well or not? Yes, Zen Limited is doing well. Zen Limited is a leader in the smartphone segment for almost 3 times in a row now. It is having excellent revenues. Revenues are increasing. But the worry is the costs are increasing at an increasing rate. They are increasing faster than revenue. So that is my issue number 1, that the costs are increasing at a rate which is greater than the rate of increase in revenue. Costs are increasing faster than revenue. Second, what is the issue? Come on, all of you. Is there any fall in profit, all of you? Come on, discuss. Yes, from 10% it has fallen to 8%. So that is a reduction of almost 2%. Means in wholesome figures, we can say 20% fall in profit. Correct or not? From 10% it fell to 8% means fall is 2%. So there is a 20% fall in the net profit margin. Will you all agree or not? Yes. What else they are facing? Can you tell? Come on, participate. Very nice. There is a increase in the repair cost. Is it a normal increase or it's an extraordinary increase? It's an abnormal, extraordinary increase of almost how much crores? 1.5 crores. And this 1.5 crores is 1% of your revenue. That is another issue. What is the next issue that we are finding is that the process for repair or replacement. Did you all see the process? Tell me what is the process for repair or replacement? Number one, there are how many repair centers? 200 different repair centers. If any replacement or repair issue is there, customer has to come to this center, give his phone, even for minor repairs also, even for major repairs also. Then these phones are sent to centralized center in Mumbai, where the repairs are carried out or where the replacement is issued, and then once again it is sent back to the repair center. Not only that, you are sending to Mumbai single batch or you are sending 3 to 4 batches. 3 to 4 batches. One more thing what we are finding here is that even minor repairs, the phones are being sent to, come on, Mumbai, even for, come on, minor repairs. After the repair is completed, the phones are once again, come on, sent back to the repair center from Mumbai. Customer has to go collect his cell phone. Cell phone is handed over back to the customer. Okay. Now, raw material cost is increasing, repair cost is increasing, and replacement cost is increasing. CEO is referring to something known as minor improvements. The first bit of your case study is asking you, what is the CEO referring to when he says minor improvements? Explain. Come on, you have to tell me now. What is the meaning of minor improvements? Which concept he is talking about? Kaizen costing. Very good. He is referring to Kaizen costing. And did you find the word here, explain? So we need to explain what is Kaizen costing. We need to define Kaizen costing, explain what it is, how it will be useful, etc., etc. Come on, all of you, in the last lecture we discussed or not? Same thing which we wrote in the earlier class. Now we have to present in the form of an answer. On your marks, get set, go. Let's start, all of you. Please give side heading as working note number 1. Please give side heading as working note number 1. This is the answer to the first bit. Come on, are you all ready? Are you ready? Come on, write down. First bullet, please write down, all of you. The CEO is referring to concept of Kaizen costing. Please write down, all of you. The CEO is referring to the concept of Kaizen costing. The CEO is referring to the concept of Kaizen costing. Full stop. Next. Zen Limited is a leader in manufacturing mobiles, but it is worried about increasing costs. Net profit has fallen. Come on, all of you, fill in the blanks. Net profit has fallen by how much percent? 2%, very good. And increase in repair cost is, come on, tell me, how much percent of sales? 1% of sales. Therefore, cost reduction has become, go on writing all of you. Simply reading the answer like a magazine will not help you. Please focus. Cost reduction has become a priority for Zen Limited. Did you all write till here? Yes? Yes? Right below that. Therefore, Kaizen approach is being considered Kaizen approach is being considered by the CEO. Now, he is asking you to explain what is Kaizen. So, we need to explain what is Kaizen. Come on, all of you. Ready? Right. First and foremost, you need to write like this. From our notes only, you need to remember and write. Kaizen means dash for dash. Please fill in the blanks. Come on everyone, what does it mean? Change for better. Change for better. Kaizen means change for better. And tell me, in our handwritten notes, did we write anything about a person called Yashihiro Moden? Yes? Please refer the handwritten notes we have written in the class. Based on that, we have to bring out over here. Correct? So, what did we write? Did we write what is Kaizen? Did we write his name or not? Yes or no? Come on. After that, what did we write in our handwritten notes? Did we write about anything known as features of Kaizen? Did we write features of Kaizen? Please see and tell me. All that you need to write now. What else did we write? Yes? Features of Kaizen you have written or not? That explanation what you have written in your notes, including features of Kaizen, you have to write here. So here I am writing, refer class notes on Kaizen and write about Kaizen and features of Kaizen. Okay? What did we write after features of Kaizen in our notes? Link between target costing and Kaizen we have written, and after that we wrote benefits, issues to be raised, and then we wrote benefits of Kaizen also. Here we need not write about benefits of Kaizen. He is only asking you to explain what is Kaizen. So you write what is Kaizen and write features of Kaizen. Why? Because benefits of Kaizen he is asking in the, please see second bit. What is the second bit of the case study? Come on, read loudly. List the, come on. List the, bolo na sir. Benefits of Kaizen is second bit answer. Okay na? So, can you all write till here? Yes? You tell me how much space we need to leave for this, because refer class notes means you need to refer and write. How much space shall we leave? About one side will be sufficient? Yes. You tell me, don't write now, you can write later on after the lecture is over. Leave one page now for this particular area, but you are going to tell now what are the features of Kaizen. Come on, number one. What is the first feature of Kaizen we have written in our class notes? Very nice. What's our focus on? Eliminating of the waste, because as you all know, lean system is the name of this chapter. Primary objective is elimination of waste. What are the 7 wastes? Don't forget lecture number 1 on chapter 3. Overproduction, overprocessing, inventory, weighting, motion, transportation, rework of effects. So when you write the feature of Kaizen, when you are saying about elimination of waste, you also write about 7 wastes. Please cover about the 7 wastes also in your answer of the case study, that focus is on elimination of waste, and you write the 7 wastes also in this answer. Are you understanding her? What is the second feature? What is the second feature? Come on. Sir, you have to write, after this lecture is over, you have to write this page as a homework. But now you discuss, you write later, discuss now. Tell me what is the second feature? Small incremental changes applied over a long period of time. Means what? Minor improvements, small improvements, but it is applied in a continuous manner over a long period of time. So here, when you write about the second feature in the case study, you can also say that improvements, minor improvements, okay na, but they will give you long-term benefit. They will give you a long-term benefit. Okay, so you can elaborate the second feature and you can write like this whenever you write the answer at home. Okay na? What is the third feature? Very nice. Involvement of all the workers is a primary feature of Kaizen. Okay, now these features of Kaizen should we remember means? Yes, but the best way to remember is to do this as a homework. When you go home and write this without saying, oh, I didn't write that, refer class notes and write without saying hello. That is important. Okay, so therefore involvement of all the workers is a feature number 3. An airline company noticed that people are not eating olives in their salad, and the staff suggested that we stop purchasing olives. And did they save money or not? How much money did they save? $40,000 every year. What is the next feature? Value chain analysis helps in, obviously, first chapter lecture is there. If you compare in first chapter lecture, the first thing we have written is that value chain analysis helps in cost leadership also, product differentiation also. Do you recollect or not? So by eliminating the non-value added activities in this company, we can definitely achieve cost reduction. So therefore, value chain analysis is one of the features of Kaizen. And what else? How many more features are there? Example? One more feature is there. Come on, tell me what is that? Yes? Very good. Benefit in long term even though savings are small. And then what did we write? About the airline example we have written or not? So from there, you need to bring out whatever knowledge you have to the answer sheet. There are no boundaries to this. There are no boundaries to write a case study answer. I am telling you. The answer that you write, the answer that you write, the answer that you write may be different in the exam. But if it covers all the areas, it is considered as a complete answer. Quality of the answer is more important than quantity of the answer. There are no boundaries. For example, this question says, explain what is Kaizen costing. We have explained Kaizen costing and we have defined Kaizen costing by using the name of Yoshihiro Moden. Am I right? We have written in our notes his name, sir, yes or no? We are using his definition and we are explaining. If you Google Kaizen costing, you will get hundreds and hundreds of articles about Kaizen costing. You can incorporate some of the knowledge that you get from other sources as well when you write about Kaizen. Our answer is for examination and our answer is a complete answer where everything is getting covered. But is that the only answer? Can we write more about Kaizen? Yes, we can. So therefore, my request to you is, whenever you write a case study, don't think that I should write exactly these many points. Or I should write exactly X number of points, 5 points, 6 points, 7 points. Don't have that kind of boundaries in your mind. For example, all this we are writing about Kaizen. Did we count the number of points? No. We are writing about Kaizen and we are explaining what it is. Is the first bit clear, all of you? What was the first bit? What is the meaning of minor improvements? Please explain. Is it clear, everyone? Right. Now we look at the second bit of the case study. Have a look at the second bit. List the benefits of such minor improvements. Come on, everyone. Working note 2. Did you leave one page for this? Will you write without seeing? Yes, I believe you. Please write without seeing. Okay. Leave one page. Right. Working note 2. List the benefits. List the benefits of List the benefits of such improvements. List the benefits of such improvements. Okay, what are the benefits of Kaizen? We have written in our class notes. Can you tell me what is the first point you have written? What are the benefits of Kaizen? What is the first point? Come on everyone. First benefit is what? Write down along with me. Elimination of waste. Yes. Tell me next. First point you are saying? Second point or first point? What is the first benefit? Come on, you have already written, sir. Elimination of waste. Second bit, continuous improvement. Right. Elimination of waste. Continuous improvements. Very good. All levels of employees are involved. All levels of employees are involved. So therefore there will be a sense of motivation in those employees to achieve the cost reduction. So you can also say participative approach. You can say teamwork for cost reduction will be achieved. Teamwork for cost reduction will be achieved. Come on, what else? Yes, what sir? Very nice. Automatically there is a reduction in defects because there is elimination in waste. Reduction in defects. Sir, will this lead to customer satisfaction? Customer satisfaction will be achieved. Come on, what else? These are all the benefits of Kaizen. Come on. What else did we write about benefits of Kaizen? Can you tell me? Very nice. Improves the efficiency, reduces the cost, and automatically there is an increase in profitability of the company. Increase in profitability of the company. Increase in profitability of the company. Okay, right? So these are the points we need to remember and explain in the exam. And if you feel the need to elaborate, you can elaborate a few lines more than this also. But please keep in mind that time is of an essential factor. Don't write paragraphs and paragraphs because the quality of the answer is more important than the quantity. Don't repeat yourself in the exam, okay, when you write the answer. Okay, fine. These are the benefits of Kaizen. Have we finished? All of you wrote along with me, sir, yes or no? Now, please look at the third bit. Here, my request to all of you is, please participate because now practical understanding is being tested. Apply the above process to the warranty claim process and explain how the process can be improved. Yes? Working note 3. Applying Kaizen costing to this company. What is the name of this company? Zen Limited? Is it Zen Limited or not? Come on. Zedda? Zenna? Zenna? Z-E-N? Right. Zen Limited. Come on everyone. Working note 3. Applying Kaizen. This is where the student needs to answer using his logic and not your memory. Applying Kaizen costing to current case, to the present case. Okay, how shall we do that? How do we apply Kaizen to the current case? Come on, it's very interesting all of you if you participate. If you think what is the answer, we'll write the answer, we'll by heart the answer and go to exam. Such a preparation is of no use because in exam logic is important, not memory power. Today we are doing a case study on Kaizen costing on a mobile phone manufacturing company. Tomorrow you can get a question in exam which is a steel manufacturing company or a cement manufacturing company. Everywhere you can't sing the same song, but the logic, that is something we have to develop in the class itself. Okay, now you tell me, in the current case, how can we implement Kaizen? Come on all of you. What is the, no, let's not directly go to suggestions. We'll go to suggestions also. My question is Kaizen first of all relevant to the current case or no? We'll come to suggestions. I know all of you are having few suggestions in your mind. We have to write that. But I am asking you, is Kaizen relevant to the given case? Let's start from there. Yes, Kaizen is relevant. The CEO is talking about Kaizen. Kaizen is definitely relevant to the given case. How is it relevant? One simple trick I'll tell you, sir. Any case study you get, first of all, read what is the objective in that case study. In this case study, what is the objective of the CEO? Is it cost reduction or cost control or decision making or what not? It is only cost reduction. So therefore, the minute you hear the word cost reduction, immediately which chapter should come to your brain means chapter 3 lean system. Because lean system primary goal is elimination of waste and achieving cost reduction. So let's start from the fundamental base. In this given case, we all know that if you read the question of the case study, number 1, cost is increasing at a faster rate than revenue. Are you all following, sir? So therefore, the first issue is eliminating waste. It should be our primary objective. Now, what are the different types of waste we know about? Number 1, overproduction. Come on, listen. Overproduction. Is overproduction a problem faced by this company? Nowhere in case study it is there. Overproduction is not a problem faced by this company. Are you understanding? We are starting with fundamental base, that is lean system. Then slowly we will say how Kaizen is applicable, how we can give suggestions. So we have to construct the answer. Are you understanding? Chalo, number 1, overproduction does not look like a problem in this company. Sir, yes or no? So therefore we will not write about that. The next waste is what you all know. Over processing. Over processing means what? Doing more than required activity. Doing more than required activity is known as over processing, that is non-value added activity. In the given case, is there any over processing done by the production department? Is production department doing something which we can change? Come on, think all of you. What you can suggest for a mobile phone means, one small change what we can suggest is, earlier SIM cards used to come in a bigger size, right? Subsequently, they came with something known as nano SIM. Am I right? Earlier SIM cards and now the nano SIM. What is the difference? Can you tell me? Is the size of the SIM reduced drastically or not? So for that purpose, they use something known as a fiber board. You don't have to write all this. You don't have to know all this. What we can say is, as far as the SIM card size is concerned, we can suggest that they can reduce the size of the SIM so that supporting a SIM earlier, now we support a nano SIM. Because of that, we can achieve some amount of cost reduction. So this comes under your over processing. Next, what is the third waste that we know about? Come on. Inventory. Is it correct? Inventory in this given case, is holding lot of stock a problem? No, nowhere it is given in the case study. So that waste is not applicable. What is the next waste you know about? Motion and transportation. Do you recollect or not? This waste is there in this case study. Identify the waste first. Then you can say Kaizen costing will be useful. Number 1, what is the meaning of motion and transportation? Unnecessary movement of equipment, goods and people is known as a waste. In the given case, there is definitely movement of phones from the repair centers, come on, to the central center in Mumbai. So therefore, unnecessary movement of the material, equipment, etc., especially mobile phones, can be written in this case study. Another waste is what? Rework from defects, sir? Yes, and then there is something called waiting also. Waiting is also one of the defects, one of the wastes. Defects is also one of the wastes. In the given case, defect is definitely there in this company. Because of defect only, customer is coming to you for minor repairs, major repairs, replacements, etc. And therefore, first we write about what are the 7 wastes in the lean system which a company wants to eliminate and how Kaizen costing will help. So first we write about what are the different types of waste in lean system. Then we go for applying Kaizen in this given case. Okay, now what we can say is, in the given case, several of the 7 wastes are going on in this company. Several of the 7 wastes are going on in this company. Defects are there. A lot of waiting time is there. Customer has to wait for the repair center to finish the job. Repair center has to wait for Mumbai to complete the job. So therefore, some amount of waiting is also there. There is also unnecessary movement of the phones from repair center to Mumbai. In fact, what we have to say is that minor repairs which are there, can they not be done at the repair center itself? Why do you want to send every repair to Mumbai? Certain minor repairs, if they do in the repair center itself, will they not save time and the cost of transportation? You tell me, all of you, yes or no? In the same way, every day they are moving, every time they are moving, how many batches for repair? 3 to 4 batches. Recently they have analyzed and a study has revealed that they can send a single batch. Are you understanding what I am saying? That is also one of the ways which we can suggest. Unnecessarily, why you are sending 3 to 4 batches? Send a single batch at a time. Cost of transportation, the courier cost, handling cost, time and all that you can save. So therefore, first we write about what 7 wastes that we learnt in the lean system and explain what are the ways that are going on in this company. Then also we have written in our handwritten notes that when you want to apply Kaizen costing, you want to achieve cost reduction. Am I right? When you want to achieve cost reduction, I told you the 8 issues are raised. Correct or not? Bolo. Sir, we have written also, sir. Come on, sir. The 8 issues are raised in order to ensure that I achieve some cost reduction. But am I talking of major cost reduction or minor cost reduction? Are you understanding? These 8 issues are raised in a process known as value engineering, which you learn in target costing. Did we write in our class notes a link between target costing and Kaizen costing? Do you recollect or not? So next, after explaining 7 wastes, then we move forward and we explain about what are the 8 issues we can raise. Come on, what are the 8 issues that are raised in value engineering? Number 1, can we, Bolo, come on, participate all of you. Even if you are staring into your mobile phone screen, you can speak loudly. There is no bar on that. Come on, all of you. Can we eliminate some functions from the production process? Can we, come on, eliminate some durability and reliability? Come on. Can we minimize the design? Can we design the product better for the production process? Come on. Can we substitute the parts? Can we combine the steps? Can we take supplier assistance? Is there a better way? These are the 8 issues or not? What did I tell you? These 8 issues I explained briefly along with Kaizen costing. I will explain elaborately while doing target costing. Do you remember or not? You should not forget like that, sir. Okay. Next we raise all these 8 issues in the given case. Yes. In the given case also, these 8 issues are applicable. For example, the first issue is what? Can we eliminate some function from the production process? Can we eliminate unnecessary activities or necessary activities? We are talking about unnecessary activities. Some of the unnecessary activities that are going on in this company is that even minor repairs are taking place in Mumbai. Yes? Yes or no? Can we eliminate some durability and reliability? Can we minimize the design? Instead of giving traditional SIM fiber cards, why don't you give nano SIM fiber cards? It will reduce your cost of design. Next, can we combine the steps? Of course you can combine the steps. Why don't you send 3 to 4 batches in a single batch? Secondly, why do you need 200 repair centers? Is it possible to reduce the number of repair centers? Is it possible to do certain minor repairs with the help of video conferencing? Is it possible for arranging pick-up and drop facility? Can somebody not go and pick up the cell phone from the customer side? Maybe it will work out cheaper for you instead of running 200 repair centers where you have to incur costs like rent, electricity, water and whatnot. And therefore, each of these 8 issues, when we raise, after raising, we have to apply to the given case. So therefore, first we will talk about the 7 wastes in the lean system. Then we will talk about the 8 issues of value engineering which can be raised in the Kaizen also. And then we will give, as one of you told, in the beginning you were giving suggestions, now we will give suggestions. What are all the recommendations you can give? Come on. Now I am excited to hear from you what all suggestions you can give. Come on. Number 1. What is the suggestion you can give? Number 1. The first thing that attracted us was 200 repair centers. Am I right or not? Why do you want to run 200 centers on your own? In certain centers, maybe number of customers coming is less. Such customers, why don't you close? Secondly, if you are running 200 repair centers on your own, it's very difficult. Rather than that, find out if somebody is there locally, and can we not outsource it to somebody else? Can we not outsource the repairing to somebody else? Think of those things. Close down the repair centers where customers are not there, where there is not much of number of customers. Secondly, try to outsource the repair operation. It will definitely save some cost. What other suggestion we can give? Come on, read the case study and tell me what are the suggestion you can give. Someone was telling me that minor repairs, why to send to Mumbai? Why not handle the minor repairs? Come on, locally. Are you understanding? That will help you save the logistics, transportation, and also analyze how many phones are coming with minor repairs, how many phones are coming with major repairs. In case in certain centers, always minor repairs are coming. All the repairs you can do it locally itself, in that particular place itself. No need to send it to, come on, what? Bolo. Mumbai. Not only that, there is a waiting time or not? Customer who has given the cell phone for repair, will he not wait for the repair to be over or not? You tell me. If minor repair is done locally in the repair center, customer's waiting time reduces or not? This customer waiting time is known as a turnaround time. What time can you tell me? Turnaround time means what? The time between giving the phone for repair and collecting the phone after the repair. That is a turnaround time. We use this terminology called turnaround time, especially in service industry. Are you all following that? So that way you can reduce the waiting time also. Another suggestion was, instead of sending how many batches? 3 to 4 batches. Come on, you can combine it into one batch. This will reduce the cost of transportation, handling, courier, etc. Similarly, from Mumbai also you are receiving the phones back to the centers. From Mumbai it is coming back. Replacement phones are coming separately. Repaired phones are coming separately. Sir, yes or no? Why don't you send in a single batch and you write on the box whether it is replacement or whether it is repair? Are you understanding? As simple as that. If it is a already used phone, you put O. You write O on the box, which means old phone. And if it is replaced phone, you write N. N means new phone. Don't say for repair you write R, for replacement you write R. Both will be R only. R means what? How will that fellow know repair or replacement? Are you understanding or not? Instead of sending 2 different batches, one for repair and one for replacement, back from Mumbai, send a single batch in which you communicate whether it is a new phone or whether it is a old phone. By doing all these things, definitely you can go for reduction in the repair cost. Yes or no? But tell me, all these suggestions are good. All these suggestions are good as far as Kaizen costing is concerned. But in the third bit of the question, in the fourth bit of the question, he is asking, is there any other issue that you would like to raise? Come on, read the fourth bit, all of you. Is there any other matter that you consider relevant? Please tell me. Bargaining with raw material supplier because raw material cost is also increasing, okay. Anything else you would like to suggest? Anything else you would like to suggest? First of all, okay, we have given so many suggestions to reduce the repair cost. Am I right? All our suggestion is to reduce the repair cost. Am I right? All our suggestion is to reduce the transportation cost. Am I right? All our suggestions are to reduce the courier cost. Am I right? All our cost is to reduce the overheads of the repair centers. Am I right? One more point what you can think of. Sir, reducing the repair cost using Kaizen costing is okay. But why the defect is arising in the first place? Suggest total quality management, second chapter. In fact, while doing JIT system, I told you, no TQM, no JIT system. Do you recollect or not? So, any other matter which you consider relevant, fourth bit. Read the fourth bit. Any other matter you consider relevant means what? Boundaries are broken. You have to break the boundaries of Kaizen costing. you have to go to other concepts which you think is relevant. Other concept means don't write entire syllabus. This concept, that concept, this concept, some concept or other will be applicable, no sir. When the company is suffering from defects, automatically in your mind, you should get an idea for eliminating the defect. You have to give some suggestions. For eliminating defects, one of the suggestions we can give is total quality management. Have a quality department, have a quality control department in the company so that the defects never reach the customer. Customer is coming and telling you in the repair center that my cell phone is having a defect. Means it is which failure cost of total quality management? External failure cost, don't forget. External failure cost will come when? If the defect is detected by the customer. My question is, why is the customer detecting the defect? Why can't the businessman detect the defect? If you yourself have an internal inspection process, an appraisal process of inspecting the finished goods, such defects will be rectified internally. There is no question of defect reaching the customer. Then there is no question of him coming to repair center. You don't need repair centers only. Over a period of time, if you can achieve zero defect. Another concept you have to say, boundaries are broken now. We are going outside Kaizen costing. Come on. Six Sigma, which we are going to see in this chapter only, third chapter. In introduction video of syllabus, I put arrow diagram. In that one of the topic is Six Sigma or not. Six Sigma is also zero defect. It helps you to achieve zero defects. So you can even say that they may implement Six Sigma methodology. Boundaries are broken in the fourth bit. Six Sigma to eliminate defects. In Six Sigma, there are two processes. DMA-IC, DMA-DV. Why is this person talking about Six Sigma in a Kaizen costing case study? Some of you are wondering, especially those who have pressed forward button. You please rewind, come back. Don't press forward button, that's why, while watching lecture. Since the fourth bit is talking of any other matter to achieve cost reduction, we are talking about Six Sigma. To implement Six Sigma, there are two processes, DMA-IC, DMA-DV. You have in your IPCC SM also. We will be covering it further ahead also. You listen now. DMA-IC is a Six Sigma implementation methodology for an already existing business. DMA-DV is a Six Sigma implementation process for a new business yet to come into existence. In this case, is the company yet to start or already it is in process? It is already doing business. It is an existing business. So DMA-IC will be recommended. D for define, M for measure, A for analyze, I for improve, C for control. So you can also suggest Six Sigma methodology to eliminate the defects. You can suggest quality management to ensure that there is no presence of defect, and even if there is a defect, such a defect is inspected by the company so that instead of external failure, it will be converted into internal failure. Are you all understanding? So the minute you see the words any other matter relevant according to you, you are like a free bird which can write whatever you want provided you remember. Okay? Because while reading this case study, in exam, you will not know that it is from Kaizen costing, I am telling you. Only because the word minor improvement is there, you know that this case study is from Kaizen. So while reading, a person especially who has completed the syllabus will get many ideas. Sir, why not total quality management? Sir, why not we suggest just in time? Why not we suggest Six Sigma? Why not we suggest some technique or other? Why not we suggest this, that, etc., etc.? In fact, you can also suggest a totally automated repair facility. Automated repair facility means what? Online repair. Everything will be done online. The person has to show the phone, the person will guide him on call, and they will remotely repair your phone. Especially post-corona, even our answers will have a difference in the outlook. Post-corona, even our answers will have a suggestion that in case of difficulty, online repair facility. The person will guide the person online through a video and he will guide him how to repair in case it is a minor repair. Are you following, sir? So in that case, we are talking of, come on, participate, totally changing the repair and replacement process. Means what? Any repair or replacement needs to be informed by the customer to the company via a service app. Develop a service app and he will inform what is the repair. Then, if it is a minor repair, the repair will be done remotely through a video facility, online repair facility. Secondly, in case it is a major repair requiring replacement, directly courier will be dispatched to the customer's address. Why can't you dispatch a new phone to the customer's address? What is this company doing? New phone will be sent from Mumbai to repair center, it seems. Then from repair center, this customer has to go and collect, it seems. Instead of that, directly, can you not courier a new phone to the address of the customer? Are you following? And in case of major repairs which require human presence, then we will send a person to pick up the phone from the customer site. We will arrange the pickup and drop facility also. What are the 3 points I am saying? Please see. Totally change the repair and replacement process. Yes, number one, have a service app. Let the minor repairs be done through video, through an online facility, guiding the customer himself. If it is a major repair requiring replacement, directly it will be shipped to the, customer's address. Third, in case of major repair, we will arrange for pickup and drop facility and give it back. Am I suggesting small changes or major changes in the last few seconds? Did I suggest minor or major changes? Minor changes or major changes? Major changes, because presently they are running physical repair centers. I am talking of what? Eliminating all the 200 centers and doing repairs through a service app. Are you understanding? So what I am suggesting is minor or major now? Come on everyone. Major. Is it making a small change or a dramatic change? Business process re-engineering. Business process re-engineering also is getting covered here. Totally change your repair and replacement process. Sir, 20 marks, sir. Gold, sir, question. Compulsory question. Okay, na? So, business process re-engineering also may be suggested where we totally make a radical change in the process to achieve a dramatic improvement. Sir, from where you are going, where, sir? From Kaizen you went to total quality management. From there you went to Six Sigma. Now you are going to BPR. Yes, I will go. I will go, you will also go, because fourth bit is telling any other matter which is relevant. Little bit freedom you give, enough. We will not stop in the exam. Are you following? But don't write paragraph and paragraph. Write the names of these techniques. Give 2-3 lines description. That is more than enough. Don't have to write pages and pages. What is Six Sigma? What is BPR? What is TQM? Suggest these changes are also relevant other than Kaizen costing. These also are relevant according to me. Like that you have to write in the exam. Is it absolutely clear, all of you? Is it clear, all of you? Are you following or not? So, when you write a case study, think that you are doing audit in a client's place. There are no boundaries. Are you following? So, that is how you have to approach the case study. Come on. What is the last point you have written? Working note 3. Come on, bolo. What is the heading you wrote? Applying Kaizen costing to the current case. Am I right? That is the heading you wrote or not? Below that you start the bullet points. First bullet you write, Kaizen costing helps to eliminate waste. Please write, all of you. Discussion is over. Now presentation. Come on. What is the point you wrote? Kaizen costing helps to eliminate waste. Full stop. Wastes can be of several forms. Wastes can be of several forms. Wastes can be of, come on, several forms. Next. Below that, small a. What are the 7 wastes? Write down. Small a. Overproduction. Overproduction. In the bracket you write, producing more than necessary. Overproduction. Producing more than necessary. Next. Small b. over processing, come on, over processing, come on. This is nothing but non-value added activities, non-value added activities. Here you can write removing some parts which will not affect performance of the mobile, which will not affect performance of the mobile. Example, replacing traditional SIM with nano SIM. Replacing traditional SIM with, come on, nano SIM. Next, we have next waste, come on everyone. Inventory. Inventory is nothing but a situation of overstocking the raw material and finished goods. Waiting. Waiting. In this given case, waiting refers to customer waiting time for repair / replacement. Sir, are you all writing along with me? Are you all writing along with me? Come on everyone. Yes. Next. What is the next waste? Come on. Motion and transportation, wherein we are referring to, come on, unnecessary movement of material, equipment, people, unnecessary movement of material, equipment and people. Come on everyone. Okay. And then we have G, that is rework from defects. As you all are well aware, there are a lot of defects that are there. That is why repairs are coming. Otherwise, where is the need for having 200 repair centers and all? So, rework from defect is the seventh waste. Did you all write till here? Yes or no? Right. Below that you write one sentence. I am dictating. Kaizen costing helps to eliminate the above wastes. Kaizen costing helps to eliminate the above wastes. Eliminate the above wastes over a period of time. Through minor improvements. Okay, right? Okay, right? Next. Now we have written about 7 wastes or not. Next we are going to say, when applying the Kaizen, we have to raise how many issues? 8 issues. Correct or not? Next paragraph, write down. Put a star and write. The following 8 issues will be raised while applying Kaizen. The following 8 issues will be raised. The following 8 issues will be raised while applying Kaizen. Come on, what is the first issue? Come on, participate all of you. Can we? Come on, can we? Please, can we? Very good. Eliminate some functions from what? Production process. Please write the 8 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on. Next. Can we eliminate some durability and reliability? Come on, write fast. You should be able to write without seeing, because already we have written in the book also. Can we minimize the design? Can we minimize the design? Come on, fast. Can we design product better for production process? Can we substitute the parts? Can we combine the steps? Definitely in this case study, you can combine several steps actually. Then we have, can we take supplier assistance? Is there a better way? Is there a better way? Is there a better way? Okay, na? Completed? Right. Now we have to tell our suggestions. Come on. Based on the above, following suggestions are recommended. Based on the above, following suggestions are recommended in Zen Limited. Sir, is it completed till here? Right? Right. What are our suggestions? The first suggestion was, come on, whether company needs $200 repair centers, question mark, can certain centers be closed down / outsourced? Can multiple centers be shifted to one strategic location? Can multiple centers be shifted to one strategic location? Shifted to one strategic location. Okay. What else we were saying? Come on. Write down. Even minor repairs are being sent to Mumbai. Is it possible to ensure that minor repairs are handled by repair center locally? necessary infrastructure to be provided at the repair center. Necessary infrastructure to be provided at the repair center. Have you written? Right? What else were we suggesting? Come on. Third point, write down. Shall I turn the page? Yes, write down. Instead of sending three to four batches in a day, the phones must be combined into a single batch. The phones must be combined into a single batch. This will save cost of transportation, handling and logistics. Separate batch for repairs and replacement. Sent back from Mumbai means what? Separate batch for repair phones, separate batch for replace phone are sent back from Mumbai. This may be combined into a single batch. This may be combined into a what? Come on. Single batch. Come on, all of you. This may be combined into a single batch. And all these improvements what you are suggesting, is it only one time or we must go for continuous improvements? Tell me. Tell me, sir. So, above improvements must be continuously reviewed / improved to achieve full benefit of Kaizen process. To achieve the full benefit of Kaizen process. Completed all of you? Yes? Working note 4. Other matters relevant to the given case. Come on, all of you. We discussed this. Shall I turn the page? Sir, shall I turn the page? Right. Other matters relevant to the given case. Number 1. Zen must analyze the reason for defects. If there is any common problem coming up frequently, it must be taken up and solved permanently. Discuss with supplier if faulty raw material is responsible. Go on writing. If faulty raw material is responsible, change design. If faulty design is responsible, change the design if faulty design is responsible. Apply quality management process. Apply quality management process to eliminate external failure cost. Be clear. Why is the customer detecting the defect? Why can't you detect the defect? So therefore, inspection of phones before delivery. Come on. Shall I turn the page? Okay, write fast. Come on. What is the next point I told you? Six Sigma methodology might be considered to achieve a zero defect. Come on. Shall I turn the page? Right? If required, entire repair and replacement process may be changed radically. When will we suggest this? If Kaizen process does not yield the required cost reduction, then BPR, business process reengineering, can be applied to change the present repair and replacement process. Can be applied to change the present repair and replacement process. Completely change it. Start a service app, and with the help of that app you run your repair and replacement process, cutting across all activities, saving huge amount of overheads. Dramatic improvements will be achieved when you implement BPR. Please write whatever is there on the screen. Dramatic improvements will be achieved through BPR. These are the other matters which are relevant which we can give as a suggestion. Come on, finish. Come on, is it over? Right? Okay. Now, the major case study of Kaizen is completed. There is a small case scenario which can come for around 8 marks in the exam from your study material. Please look at page 104, problem number 1. Please have a look at that. This is a case scenario from your study material. Have a look. ICI question. Okay, have a look all of you. Very interesting question. Have a look. M India Limited, MIL, is an automobile manufacturer in India and a subsidiary of Japanese automobile and motorcycle manufacturer Leon. The name of the company is MIL. He is a subsidiary of another Japanese company. It manufactures and sells a complete range of cars from entry level to hatchback, to sedans, and has present market share of 22% of the Indian passenger car markets. MIL uses a system of standard costing to set its budgets. Budgets are set semi-annually by the finance department after the approval of the board of directors at MIL. The finance department prepares variance reports each month for review in the board of directors meeting, where the actual performance is compared with the budgeted figures. Mr. Suzuki, the fellow's name is Mr. Suzuki, the group CEO of Leon, is of the opinion that Kaizen costing method should be implemented as a system of planning and control in MIL. Recommend key changes vital to MIL's planning and control system to support the adoption of Kaizen costing concept. Let us now have a look what exactly is going on in this company. Sir, in this company, presently, what system is being followed? Let me take you to Introduction to IPCC class, where I told you the difference between cost control and cost reduction. Cost control and cost reduction are totally different from each other. And what is it I told you in the earlier class, in introduction class? Cost control is setting a standard, setting a budget, asking the employees to follow that budget, and later on measuring the actual performance, comparing the actual performance with the budgeted performance, and in case any variance is there, we interpret those variances, we investigate those variances, we try to take corrective action. So as long as you follow a budget, cost control is achieved. So cost control is all about ensuring that a standard cost or a budgeted cost is achieved by my employees. On the other hand, cost reduction says what? Cost reduction says, I don't believe in any standard, I don't believe in any budget as the full and final. I will always continue to achieve, try to achieve more and more cost reduction, even in the standard also, even in the budget also. I gave example of mobile phone bill budget set by your mother at home. Your mother at home tells you that the budget for your cell phone bill is going to be 300 rupees per month. What mother has done? Mother has set a standard or a budget for your cell phone bill. January month your bill came as 280 rupees. Mother will not ask any question. She will say, okay, you are within the budget. February your bill came 299 rupees. Mother will not ask any question because still you are within 300 rupees budget. March bill has come as 350 rupees. Now mother will say, my budget is 300, but your actual is 350. There is a variance of 50 rupees, adverse variance. Tell me, come on, who all did you speak to? Take out your cell phone bill. I want to check. Postpaid connection you took by mistake. So everything is available. Now what is mother doing? She is doing cost control. She is comparing actual cost and standard cost, and she is analyzing the variance. This is cost control. What is cost reduction? Cost reduction is an aggressive approach. Same example, mother has set a bill budget of 300 rupees. January your bill came as 275 rupees. You thought mother will appreciate you and mother will say well done. Some of you thought mother will give you 25 rupees cash. No sir. Now mother is not doing cost control. Mother is doing cost reduction. Now your mom will say, okay, well done. January bill 275, okay. Now your February budget is 275. February bill budget is 275. Again February bill came as 250. March budget becomes 250. Mother is aggressively trying to reduce the cost. This is cost reduction. Do you remember this example or not? Cost control is achieved by certain techniques known as, I told you in the introduction that for cost control we use a technique known as, come on, standard costing and budgetary control. In the given case, this company is following cost control or cost reduction. They are following cost control. Why? Because they are using a system of standard costing to set the budgets. Budgets are set semi-annually, means what? 2 times in a year by finance department after approval of board. Finance department prepare variance reports for the purpose of review where actual performance is compared with budgeted. Are they doing cost control or cost reduction? Come on, loudly. Cost control. Mr. Suzuki is telling that go for Kaizen costing. Kaizen costing is cost control or Kaizen costing is cost reduction. So we are asking them to shift from present standard costing to Kaizen costing. They need to shift from cost control to cost reduction. Is it clear? So what all changes they have to make? See there, recommend what are the key changes that they have to make. As you all can see, come on, focus here. Number 1, are they using standard costing? They need to change from standard costing to Kaizen costing. That is change number 1. Budgets are prepared semi-annually, means what? Once in 6 months. Am I right or not? That is not sufficient. Kaizen costing talks of continuous improvement. So, if you set once in 6 months budget, it is of no use for a Kaizen costing because January budget is applicable for January, February, March, April, May, June. In January, you are preparing a budget for 6 months. So, the same budget will be applicable for 6 months. Will there be any motivation for continuous improvement? No. So, presently they are preparing budget once in 6 months. We will tell them to shift from once in 6 months to say every month one budget. And every month budget should have a CRT. That is nothing but cost reduction target. You remember or not? That is the second change. Now, who is preparing the budget? Come on. Finance department is preparing the budget. Means what? Are you involving all the employees or only one department is doing the budget? Only one department is doing the budget. So third change is that instead of finance department preparing the budget, involve all the employees, all the departments in the budget process. Then only you can achieve what system? Come on everyone. Kaizen. The finance department prepares variance reports each month. Tell me, variance report is prepared every month. What do you mean by variance report? Comparison between actual performance and budgeted performance. Are they preparing variance report daily or every month? Please answer. Are they preparing once a month or daily once? Once a month is not advisable. You know why? Say there is a huge cost incurred unexpectedly on the 5th of January. What date? 5th of January, unnecessary and unexpected huge cost is incurred. such a cost should be immediately reported to management or no? Any huge adverse variances should be immediately reported or no? But the variance report will be prepared only at the end of January. So 5th January there is a huge adverse cost variance. Management will know only after the variance report of January is prepared in the first week of February and it is sent to the management sometime in the middle of February. Do you think a variance of 5th January should be known immediately or should it be sent on 15th February? You tell me, sir. Should variances be reported immediately or not? How will you achieve continuous improvement? How will you achieve Kaizen costing objectives if you don't report the variances on a real-time basis? So we will suggest that instead of going for variance report every month, go for variance report every day or every week as the situation may be. Next, one more thing what we are seeing here is that actual performance is compared with budgeted performance. Are you comparing actual with budget or not? But in Kaizen costing, you should compare actual with budget, and for the next month, I will further revise the budget. Am I right? I will make it further difficult. I will make it less by say 5% or 3% or whatever it is. Will I incorporate CRT, cost reduction target in the budget or no? Tell me, sir, yes or no? These are the changes you have to recommend. Did you all understand? Is it clear? Please write the answer, all of you. Please write the answer for this case scenario. Please give side heading as problem number 1, page number 104, module 1. Please write down point number 1. Presently M India Limited is following cost control approach by applying standard costing technique. Standard costing technique, full stop. However, under Kaizen costing, the objective is cost reduction. Full stop. The following changes are recommended. To achieve Kaizen costing. Come on. Below that, number 1. Below that, point number 1. Presently, standard costing is followed. And this must be replaced with Kaizen. Okay, na? Completed? Second point. Presently, budgets are prepared once in every 6 months. Full stop. For continuous improvement under Kaizen, monthly budgets must be prepared Full stop. Full stop. Next point. Each budget must have a cost reduction target. Each budget must have a cost reduction target which employees must achieve. Which the employees must achieve. Okay na? Completed sir? Next point. Presently budgets are prepared by the finance department alone. Finance department alone. Full stop. Under Kaizen, employees from all the levels must be involved in the cost reduction ideas / targets. Cost reduction ideas / targets. Did you write or not? How many points? 4. Number 5. Variance reports. Come on, quick. Are prepared on a monthly basis. Variance reports are prepared on a monthly basis. Full stop. For continuous improvement under Kaizen. For continuous improvement under Kaizen. Variance reports must be generated. On a real-time basis. Or at least daily basis. Is it clear, all of you? Right? These are what? How many changes? Come on. 5 changes or not? To shift from standard costing, cost control to Kaizen costing, that is cost reduction. Is it clear, all of you? Pakka, yes or no? Next. Kaizen costing is completed, but before that there is a small valid or invalid question. This is also an ICI RTP question of the old syllabus, applicable for new. So, concentrate all of you. With this, the Kaizen costing is completed. Concentrate all of you. ABC Limited is planning to introduce Kaizen costing approach in its manufacturing plant. State whether and why following are valid or not in respect of Kaizen costing. Number 1, VP Finance. Vice President Finance is of the view that company has to make huge initial investment to bring large scale modification in production process. Does Kaizen require huge investment? Does it talk of large scale modification? So therefore, is this valid or not? Write down. Invalid. Why is it invalid? Can someone tell me? Because Kaizen only talks of minor improvements, small improvements. Is it clear? Can you write the reason on your own? Yes? I will discuss the reason. Can you write on your own? Come on. Yes. So, first one is invalid because Kaizen talks of minor and not large scale changes. Next. Head head of which department? Personnel, has made a point that introduction of Kaizen does not eliminate the training requirement of employees. Just because Kaizen is introduced, will you eliminate training, or training given to employees is important? Training to employees is a prevention cost in chapter 2, quality management. You remember or not? Under cost of quality, training to employees is a what cost? Come on, participate. Prevention cost. Which cost? So, by giving training to employees, I will ensure that they don't waste time, they don't waste material, their efficiency increases, and they are successful in achieving cost reduction target. So, tell me, does Kaizen costing say eliminate training, or Kaizen costing does not say eliminate training? Kaizen costing does not say eliminate training. This fellow is also saying that Kaizen costing does not eliminate training. So, is he telling correct statement or wrong statement? Is the statement valid or invalid? Come on. Valid. Very nice. Because training is essential to achieve Kaizen. Next, General Manager of Manufacturing firmly believes that only shop floor employees and worker involvement is prerequisite of Kaizen. Only production department will be involved, or everybody of all the levels and departments should be involved. So the answer is valid or invalid? Invalid. Not only shop floor employees and workers, involvement of all levels, all department is required. So this statement is invalid. Next, last point. Manager of operation has concern about creation of confusion among the employees and workers regarding the roles and degradation in quality of production. Does Kaizen change the roles of employees? Does Kaizen change the responsibility of employees, or Kaizen is only giving them a target with the same responsibility? Same responsibility, a target will be given, a cost reduction target will be given. Nowhere it talks about changing any roles and responsibilities. Nowhere it talks about creating any confusion. And does Kaizen say eliminate cost by reducing the, decreasing the quality? Does Kaizen say reduce the quality to reduce cost? Tell me. No, sir. Therefore, this statement is valid or invalid? Invalid. Did you all follow? So, this is the story of Kaizen costing. This lecture and the earlier lecture are the two lectures for Kaizen. Please concentrate, all of you, and ensure that you prepare well for the exam. Is it clear? We are done with Kaizen costing. Okay, so please write a summary in your book. Please quickly you write a summary. Whenever we complete a topic, we write a summary in the book. Come on, all of you. The summary for Kaizen is read printed notes, read handwritten notes, read the handwritten class notes, and secondly, all case studies covered in class. All the case studies are covered in the class. Is it clear? This was Kaizen. Just in time was Roman number 1. Please check. Kaizen was Roman number 2. Sir, yes or no? Yes. In the next lecture, we are going to start Roman number 3. Please take a fresh page and give a side heading as the concept of 5S. This is a very simple concept which we will be discussing in our next lecture. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Keep smiling, all of you.